For generations of television fans, The Andy Griffith Show has represented comfort, laughter, and the simple joys of small-town life. Set in the fictional town of Mayberry, the beloved series became famous for its gentle humor, unforgettable characters, and timeless lessons about kindness,
Griffith himself
honesty,
began searching
and
for his next great project.
Yet among its
He used
hundreds
to
of
walk away
memorable
from the
moments,
project
one episode
altogether.
has
Who
quietly
immediately
earned a
saw the
reputation
potential
as the
for an
show's most
entirely new
emotional
television
story.
series built
He
around
didn't
simply
like the
walk
lighthearted
away,
comedy
though.
audiences
Griffith
expected
remained
each week.
involved
This
behind the
episode
scenes
explored
before
guilt,
stepping into a much
responsibility,
smaller
and
role,
the difficult process of
broken his
growing up.
hand, forcing the writers
Decades
to
later,
work the
many
injury
fans
into the
still
series.
describe it as the saddest episode ever produced, proving that some of television's greatest moments come not from laughter but from heartfelt life lessons. The episode most often mentioned is Opie the Birdman, which first aired during the 4th season. At first, the story seems simple. Young Opie Taylor is outside playing with his slingshot when he accidentally strikes and kills a mother bird. What begins as a childhood mistake quickly becomes something much more meaningful when Opie discovers a nest filled with helpless baby birds waiting for a mother who will never return. The realization fills him with guilt, and for perhaps the first time in his young life, he understands that actions, even accidental ones, can have lasting consequences. Rather than scolding his son with anger, Sheriff Andy Taylor chooses a different approach. He gently explains that while mistakes cannot always be undone, people are responsible for doing everything they can to make things right. Encouraged by his father, Opie decides to care for the orphaned birds himself. Day after day, he feeds them, protects them, and watches them slowly grow stronger. As the birds begin to thrive, Opie develops a deep attachment to them, making the final lesson even more difficult. When the birds are finally ready to survive on their own, Andy tells his son it is time to set them free. Opie struggles with the decision because he has grown to love them, but he eventually opens the cage door and watches them fly away. The quiet ending carries a powerful message about love, responsibility, and learning to let go. Unlike many sitcoms of its era, The Andy Griffith Show trusted its audience with emotional storytelling instead of relying solely on jokes. Andy Griffith's calm, compassionate performance as Sheriff Taylor transformed what could have been a simple children's story into a timeless lesson for viewers of all ages. Ron Howard, who played Opie, delivered one of the finest performances of his childhood acting career, capturing genuine remorse, compassion, and emotional growth. Over the years, rumors began circulating online claiming that this episode had been banned because it was considered too sad for television. However, television historians have found no credible evidence that the episode was ever officially banned or removed from circulation. Instead, the confusion appears to have grown from changing syndication schedules, where some episodes aired less frequently than others. As these rumors spread across the internet, many viewers came to believe there was a hidden controversy surrounding the episode, even though it has remained available through classic television broadcasts and home video collections. The real reason the episode continues to attract attention has nothing to do with censorship. Its lasting impact comes from the emotional honesty rarely seen in sitcoms of the early 1960s. Rather than presenting life as perfect, the story acknowledges that growing up sometimes means facing painful truths and accepting responsibility for mistakes. More than 60 years after it first aired, Opie the Birdman remains one of the most beloved episodes in television history because its message is universal. Every generation understands what it feels like to make a mistake, to seek forgiveness, and to learn from experience. That timeless lesson, delivered with warmth and sincerity, is why so many fans still consider it the emotional heart of the Andy Griffith Show. In the end, the untold story behind its saddest episode isn't about a ban or hidden controversy at all. It's about how one simple tale of a boy, his father, and a family of birds became one of the greatest life lessons ever shown on television.